Well, this ought to be an interesting outing. Going into this movie, I remembered it being decent at best, but nothing too special. But now, after this rewatch, I think that this film is pretty good. Not amazing or anything, but still solid. First off, I will say that the idea of seeing the life of an ant is a unique premise for a Pixar film. Seeing what the ants do food-wise before grasshoppers come is interesting. And that's literally all I gotta say about that. Flick is a neat protagonist, and we follow his adventure from going from a fool who everyone sees as a screw-up to eventually gaining the circus bugs to help the ants make the grasshoppers flee. You feel all the more encouraged to root for him due to his feelings. It's also cute that Dot is the only one who gives him an honest chance, since she is unaware of Flick being a total idiot at this point. It makes it all the more wholesome as a result. Princess Atta is also an interesting character, and like Fiona before, I actually forgot about how good her voice actress, which was Julia Louis-Dreyfus, was. I'd say she's on par with the former, as well as Mae Whitman as Amity in my opinion, voice acting wise anyway. And I like the overall conflict of the story. After Flick f***s up with his ant-launching thing, he goes out on a mission to find warrior bugs to flee the grasshoppers, including their leader, Hopper, which, by the way, makes for a really interesting antagonist. And let's talk about those bugs. The circus bugs have an interesting arc. While I may not like circuses as a whole, I can appreciate their little arc. P.T. Flea, of course, is funny. And yeah, he is another one of those guys who just wants money. But he's one of the better one of those types of characters to me. I mean, when you have John Ratzenberger voicing him, why wouldn't you want to take advantage of that?
Rosie will blow it down these two posts, spinning a web of safety in less than 15 seconds!
But anyway, the point being is that they have a very similar story arc to Flick, in that they are first seen as complete idiots because, well, they're in a circus of course, duh. But when Flick comes up with the idea of the bird, that's when they really shine. And all the while, Flick is trying to impress Princess Atta. And god, that one sequence when the other ants find out that the bugs Flick brought were circus bugs, no thanks to P.T. Flea. Man, it's so hard. Especially since everyone put their ounce of effort into that fake bird. I mean, I can relate. Putting months of effort into something only for it to go to waste due to something wrong happening. It's such a sad moment in the film, especially for Flick, as he was trying to impress Atta, only for her to, well, ditch him due to the truth being found. This scene really hits hard, not gonna lie. Dot even has something going for her. In certain parts of the movie, she wants to try and fly, and yet she keeps failing. All because her mother keeps preventing her from flying. But then once the scouts realize what the grasshoppers are going to do with Dot's mother, aka the Queen, she braves him without a haste to try and get to Flick. Only once she falls from the cliff's edge, thinking that she's dead, she is actually flying. Such a satisfying moment for her in the film. But something that I really was surprised about on this rewatch was the way how the bird was set up in a rather intense moment of the film to being paid off with Hopper's defeat. In this one scene, the bird starts chasing down the bugs, and then, once that's over, Flick realizes that Hopper is afraid of birds, which is a neat bit of fact that we know about the film's villain. But only once the rain hits, and Hopper is about to put Flick in his place, the bird comes in, and its chicks eat Hopper. What a satisfying payoff. And lastly, the animation. It's just as solid as it was in the previous movie. And in fact, I'd say it's kind of a step up in certain parts, especially with the lighting, making it more like we're seeing the life of the ants. The fog detailing is so well done as well, as is the lighting when the fake bird catches on fire and when the rain hits. Really good stuff here. And the song at the end, The Time of Your Life, is a lovely little song as well. Randy Newman knows his stuff when it comes to his music. Speaking of which, something that I didn't bring up in the last movie is the score. It's done really well here, though not as much as Toy Story, which I forgot to mention that the music in that is brilliant. Really well done stuff there. So yeah, that was A Bug's Life. Overall, a very good watch, and I was surprised of how much I enjoyed this movie. I honestly kind of had serious doubts of this movie at first, but after this rewatch, I came out of it with a satisfying mood. I recommend this one if you're interested in seeing the life of an ant, though I do prefer Toy Story over this one, but it's definitely far from bad, because trust me when I say this, there will be far worse movies than this one coming up. Oh, don't you worry. But let's not worry about that for the moment, as tomorrow we have an absolute banger of a sequel coming up. So stay tuned for that.